What's up, man?
Alright. I'm just gonna be straight up honest with you. I'm not a cop.
Okay. Where'd you get that badge from?
I bought it offline.
Police officers have a duty to protect, and in doing their jobs, they are afforded some powers. But what happens when common citizens try to impersonate cops and then get arrested by real cops? In today's video, we will discuss two such cases, starting with Brendan Wysinski. Albuquerque police officer Danny Anzo was driving near I-40 in Albuquerque when he saw a car with red and blue flashing lights on it conducting what appeared to be a traffic stop. The officer drove by the cars when the officer at the traffic stop waved at him. Danny Anzo turned around and stopped to find out what was going on.
Can I talk to him for a minute? What's going on?
When an officer passes another officer on a traffic stop, it is common practice to stop and make sure things don't go south. But here the officer sensed something very wrong. He noticed that the officer at the stop was in plain clothes and had police lights on an unmarked car. So a suspicious Officer Anzo decides to inquire about what is happening.
Let's talk back here real quick. Who do you work for?
Early country club.
Oh, okay.
I know, I'm under-equipped.
Okay, because normally you do, if you're out here, man, if you're making a traffic stop, you're just gonna have to stop, dude. Alright? Are you, you say you work for Bernalillo Sheriff's?
Yes, sir.
Do you have an ID with you?
And this is all I got on me. Like I said, I'm under-equipped. I was just heading over there to the courthouse.
To the courthouse for what?
To get my crap.
Okay.
I know, it makes no sense. I caught him going 120 down I-40.
Okay. Why do you have lights on this vehicle?
Personal, I know.
Do you have an ID with you at all?
No, I keep it on my uniform.
Anzo asks for his colleague's ID, who explains that he keeps that in his police uniform, which is conveniently left at the courthouse. He accepts that he is under-equipped and only makes the stop because the suspect is going way over the speed limit. But Officer Anzo's suspicion keeps on rising.
I'm gonna be at Frontage Road and 4th. Can you start me a unit and see if there's a BCSO supervisor that can come to my 20?
10 for K advice.
I'm gonna be out with one of the units.
Wysinski says he is with the Bernalillo Sheriff's Office, so Anzo goes back to check his credentials. In the meantime, he strikes up a conversation with the young officer.
And I'm not here to mess with you, man. It's just the thing is, yeah, he was speeding, dude. You could have called it in, and because if you get into shooting, you're
right.
All right, man.
I understand.
Right.
This, for starters, I know this looks really bad.
Right.
This looks really bad. This screams whacker.
Right. How long you been on?
About 3 years.
Okay. I've been on for like 13 years. All right, so I'm not saying I'm perfect, and I'm not saying that I've never done anything to against protocol, but you need to be a little bit more careful, all right?
Yes, sir.
So just do me a favor, hang tight for a second, okay?
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna, and that's it, all right? Once we're done here, just give me a bit, all right? Thanks.
Wysinski might have thought that the officer was going to let him go with some advice. What he doesn't know is that Officer Anzo, a veteran of the police force, has already asked for a supervisor from the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office. He now knows there is no Deputy Wysinski employed with the Sheriff's Office, nor had there ever been.
Negative code, but I am gonna need a supervisor for myself. Hey, Brendan. In the meanwhile, man, until I get somebody out here, man, do me a favor. I'm not gonna handcuff you, but I'm gonna have you sit in the back of my car, all right?
All right.
Do you have anything on you, man? Any weapons or anything? Okay.
Keys and wallet.
That's fine. Just have a seat, all right?
All right.
Try to get everything cleared up, man. Just have a seat.
Anzo tells Wysinski to sit in the back of his car as they wait for the supervisor to arrive. However, the fake cop is now getting nervous and is ready to drop the act.
What's that? Yeah, give me 1 second. What's up, man?
All right. I'm just gonna be straight up honest with you. I'm not a cop.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be.
Where'd you get that badge from?
I bought it offline.
Okay. Do me a favor, stay in here, okay, for a second.
Brendan admits everything. His reign as a pretend cop is now over. Officer Anzo explains the whole situation to the arriving supervisor and then proceeds to put the suspect in handcuffs, who later breaks down into tears.
At this point right now, you are being under arrest. You understand?
Sure.
Go ahead and have a seat. And give me a moment, and then we're going to talk a little bit more, okay?
Alright.
If I take a look at your badge, would you be okay with that?
Yeah.
You got this online?
It was at one point my father's. You mind if I call my wife and tell her I'm not coming home tonight?
That's going to be a decision these gentlemen make. If you'll hang
Yeah,
tight
give
for
us a
just
little bit,
second,
all right?
okay?
All right, Brandon, I'm just going to put on the seatbelt, okay? So I need you to lean back a little bit. Thank you.
Can I please call my wife?
I'll give you, when we get to the substation, we'll give her a call, okay?
Brendan Wysinski was charged with impersonating a police officer. His real job is security guard at Albuquerque Courtesy MP parking. The part-time police impersonator was sent to jail under the supervision of another officer. This was when this fake cop understood the consequences of his actions.
Nah, man, your car got towed.
Yeah, I know. It's in the impound lot now.
Yeah.
You guys at least got my stuff out of there, right?
What do you mean?
My phone and stuff.
So, since it's being seized for evidence, everything stays in there.
God damn it.
Yeah, buddy. Can't be pretending to be a cop.
Yeah, I know. I'm stupid.
Lesson learned, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's one hell of a thought to know that in about 2 minutes I fucked my life pretty damn good.
Brendan did not contest the charge against him and was sentenced to 1 year of probation along with a psych evaluation. Brendan Wysinski wanted to cosplay as a cop, but found out soon enough that this was not a bright idea. He was probably just a naive teenager. But now let's take a look at what happens when a former cop pretends to be an on-duty officer with a badge and a gun. This is the case of Casey Devin Williams. Whitehall officers were dispatched to the area of Collingwood Avenue for a call regarding a man impersonating a police officer. The man in question was Casey Williams, who was asleep in a black and white Crown Victoria with red and blue lights on it. Williams produced a badge and presented himself as a deputy, working a special duty detail in Whitehall. However, the officers later learned that there was no special duty assignment and went back to the scene.
Hi there. There. So, you're an actual Cleveland police officer?
No, I'm not with Cleveland PD. I work for Cleveland Watchmen. We're a security company that hires only off-duty police officers to do traffic control for.
Are you an off-duty police officer?
Yeah.
So, who are you with?
Pickway Sheriff's Office.
Pickway.
Yeah.
All right.
Williams is wearing a yellow traffic vest with "Police" written on it. He also has a full-duty belt with gear and a firearm attached to it. It is quite clear that he is working as a police officer or wants those around him to believe that he is a police officer. He tells the officer he is with the Pickaway Sheriff's Office.
So you're out of Ohio, and you're here working in Franklin County in Whitehall as an off-duty police officer.
No, I'm working as a security guard.
No, your uniform marked as a police officer. You're working as a police officer right now with a car that has red and blue lights on it.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
I've got some paperwork I can give to you from.
Absolutely, and I'll need to get your information. I've been asked to come up here by my deputy chief and get that.
Okay.
Because, yeah. Where's the car come from?
Cleveland Watchmen, the company that I work for. So they're owned by two. It's a not-for-profit agency owned by two Cleveland police officers.
Are you full-time over in Pickway?
I live in Pickway, so let's see.
74 to 105.
So I left the sheriff's office there. I'm going to. I was full-time there. I left full-time as a jail dep there.
So you're not even a police officer?
Williams tells the police officer that he left Pickaway Sheriff's Office and was only posted there in the past. But being a former police officer does not mean he gets to keep portraying himself as a police officer. However, he sticks to his story.
Currently, I'm starting a new commission with a village up in Richland County, so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but what I'm saying is you're not even a police officer.
Copy.
You are currently not a full-time or a part-time police officer anywhere.
Reserve.
Okay, where are you a reserve officer at?
So, give me a second, I'll give you the name of the village, because it got hooked up through the company here that I'm working with, so.
Okay, do you have an ID from that village?
Not with me, no.
Not with you.
No.
Now he says he is working for a different police department. However, he is still only in reserves and will have his badge when the whole thing gets processed through the company he is working for now. However, when he was first approached, Williams showed officers a badge, and upon deeper inquest, that badge will unearth another angle to the suspect's story.
So you don't have an ID, you don't have a badge. What's the badge you were displaying earlier?
Sorry?
What's the badge you were displaying earlier?
What do you mean?
Do you have a badge?
Yes.
What was that badge you were displaying earlier?
That's my old Pickaway one.
So you have a Pickaway County badge, but you don't work for them?
It's a previous one from there, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You have that with you
Flex-
currently?
Yeah, it's a flex badge.
Can I see that, please?
Yeah.
Williams gives the badge to the officer. It is a Pickaway County badge from his old job. But the problem is that the badge is fake.
Here. Tell me what's wrong with it.
It's plastic.
Yeah. That's what he was displaying. And he's armed and everything. All right, real quick. So, this is what he was displaying. It's fake.
That's cool. Well, maybe that's
He
the
is
reason.
he is armed. He's
Okay.
fully armed, acting as a police officer. He has a vest on that says police.
Did AWP hire you?
Yes. AWP hired. So,
AWP or AEP?
AWP. Area Wide Protective. It's the-
Aha, okay, them. Okay.
I see you guys have had problems with them the way you said that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Evidence is piling up against Casey Williams, so the officers decide to approach him to get a straight answer about his status as a police officer. However, a straight answer is the last thing they are going to get.
So it's a township police department or
it's
is
the
it
village. Village in Richland Township. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a village in Richland.
But you have no ID from them,
No,
all right?
no.
And have you ever been sworn in by them?
I've talked to the chief.
No.
So
I'm
that's
asking
all
you a
we
direct
asked.
question. Have you been sworn in
Now,
by
this is very
them?
important you answer this correctly, because being a former police officer or someday a current police officer, you know if you lie in this situation, you go directly to jail.
No, I'm not-
So I'm going to
I'm
put
not-
that right
listen,
out.
I'm not
So
trying-
if
I'm
you
not-
are telling me you are a police officer right now, is that what you're telling me?
No.
So you are not a commissioned police officer.
I spoke with the chief.
That's not what I'm asking you.
Okay.
I'm asking you one question. Are you a commissioned police officer through the state of Ohio?
I have an OPUDA certificate.
That's not what
That's
I'm asking.
not what we're asking you.
I'm explaining to you. I have
No, you're not. You're not answering the question. You're avoiding the question. It's very simple. Are you a sworn police officer anywhere in the state of
means
Ohio in
commissioned.
any department?
Not currently.
Okay, that's
Not
the
that.
question.
Well,
Not
I'm
currently.
unsure. I'm unsure.
You can't be unsure.
You can't be unsure.
You would have to raise your hand, swear,
Okay.
sign a form, and you would get
I've talked to the
paperwork on that.
Hello.
Williams no longer works at Pickaway County Sheriff's Office. He was never sworn into Glenmont Police Department. He has a fake badge and is openly armed. So while he refuses to set the record straight, the officers have heard enough. They are ready to make the arrest, but not before Williams makes a final plea.
And I found a good paying job, and I was told by the guys, it's like, hey, we'll take care of a commission, we'll get it taken care of, it's no big deal. And I come out here, I was told, hey, you can start, make some money. That's all I was trying to do. Please do not, I'm asking you for courtesy, man to man, please do not ruin my career. Please, please, please.
I think you did that kind of on your own, Casey.
Please.
All right. The Pickaway County. You knew you didn't work for Pickaway County. You displayed that badge. All right. You're out here acting in law enforcement capacity, displaying a badge that you have no right to have, or a facsimile of a badge. That's not even a real badge. You were aware of that.
Yeah,
okay.
It's not real.
Okay. So, all right. You're going to be charged.
Oh, seriously.
I'm serious. Okay. Now we're going to be nice about this. Okay. And we're going to take you over, and you can take your gun belt off, and you can set it on the hood of that car, okay? And we're going to take you in. We don't have to handcuff you. This officer is going to pat you down, all right? And we'll let you out, all right, on a summons, all right? Now,
Are we too far for me to...
we're
Listen,
okay?
it's completely deceptive.
Here's the problem. Here's you don't understand that right now we can charge you for improperly handling in a vehicle. I can charge you for impersonating a police officer. All right, there's tons of
Charging.
here. Well, probably the impersonation of a police officer.
So
All
the
right.
best thing to do right now is to just take off the belt.
And I'm
All right, so let's step over here and take care of that first.
Smith, right here. Right here.
All right.
Take off the belt. No, no, sir.
You don't have anything else on you, do you?
No.
All right.
Just,
No, don't reach in. All right, you should know the drill.
Don't interlock. Like you're praying. Like you're praying. Don't interlock.
Can I call my supervisor?
You can go in.
We will get a chance. I'm going to call the owner of the company, you mean? The guy I spoke with? I'm going to talk to him. He gave me his number, said to call him back. All right.
Which one? The one that you talked to on the phone on
George?
my phone?
Yeah.
No, the owner is John Ball.
Well, George is who I'm going to call back because he's the one.
He's just the supervisor.
Okay.
John is the owner.
Williams was charged with impersonating a police officer and improper handling of a firearm. In his mock cruiser, police found a loaded rifle, a ballistic vest, and a Pickaway County Sheriff's Office coat. He also had a taser and 2 pairs of handcuffs in his possession.
Oh my God. All right. And it's loaded, right? Okay. We're not going to.
During his case proceedings, it was found that Williams had resigned from his position in Pickaway after he portrayed himself as an on-duty deputy during a state fair when he was not scheduled to work.
Got a coat in there that doesn't belong to you. That's got deputy sheriff stuff on there. You got a loaded rifle. You're a traffic guy, man. That's all your detail's going to be. What active shooter situation are you going into that you need to carry a loaded rifle and rifle plates?
The surprises continued during Casey Williams' trial. He was charged with impersonation, however. It turned out that while he did resign over a year ago, he was never officially decommissioned. So the impersonation charge was dropped over a technicality. However, he was made to give up his weapons and ended up with a misdemeanor conviction on his record. These were incidents of fake cops being arrested by real cops. It is difficult to find common sense behind this foolish act. But what do you think of these situations? Comment your thoughts below, and if you liked this video, watch this one next.